so today I thought I would go through some of the healthy food that I've bought recently from Whole Foods and also my local supermarket. Here is all of my stuff. There is a lot to get through. And I just thought it would be really fun to go through some of the stuff that I bought. Fun for me because I get to eat it as well as I go. It's not actually very often that I do a big shop from a health food store like Whole Foods or Planet Organic because I just find most of the stuff that I need I can get from a normal supermarket. But I do go through stages where I just want to go into those stores and buy loads of like the really healthy niche foods that you can't buy in normal supermarkets. They tend to be quite expensive, which is also why I don't do it all the time. But it's just nice to see what's on the market at the moment, and yeah, hopefully it'll give you an insight of the kind of food that I like to buy. I think we should start with the sweet stuff because that is the tastiest, let's face it. I went to Whole Foods this afternoon and I've already eaten the whole packet of the first thing that I was gonna show you. But they're so good, I thought I would still show you. I think there's like one or two still left in there. It is the packet of urban fruit, apple and pear. It's basically just 100% dried fruit, but not the standard like dates and prunes and everything. It's just pineapple or mango, and I'd never tried this apple and pear one, so I got it and I ate it the whole way home. I was planning on keeping everything sealed to show you guys, but I was hungry, sorry. I did save a couple, so let's give it a taste test even though I know. Delicious. I mean, it's just dried apples and pears, so I mean, it's not mind-blowing, but it's just so Moorish. I don't think you're meant to eat the whole packet. I think this is meant to be like a sharing packet, but I couldn't help myself. Oh, and you can get those in most supermarkets now. I've seen them in Tesco's and I think Waitrose as well. The next thing is by Sassys Blondie, and this is by Naturally Sassy. You might already know her from Instagram and her blog. I met her recently and she is just the loveliest person ever. And I just love these. She has a few different flavors. There's Sassy's brownie and also flapjack and maybe another one as well. But this is my personal favorite. It is mango, maca and coconut. And I guess it's like a little cake almost. Oh, they're so delicious. I'm gonna try some just to double check that they're delicious. Really, really good. And this is wheat and gluten free, it's raw and it's vegan and there's no added sugar. How amazing is that? It tastes so good. And these are in Whole Foods and Planet Organic, and she's also just released a cookbook, so I can't wait to have a look through that. Some ice cream. I think I already showed this Buju Ginger ice cream in my last food haul that I did. But it was a different flavour, so I've never had this one. This one is Feisty Roller Coaster Ginger, and I just love anything with ginger in it at all. So I know I'm gonna really like this because I love all of Buju Ginger ice creams. It's obviously dairy free, so it is made with water, agave syrup, cashew nuts, and ginger, and that's it. That's the only ingredients, which is so amazing. This is the first time I've tasted this flavour. It's so creamy. I love the ginger so much. Ooh, this might be a serious contender of my favourite flavour. They've got vanilla, which is really delicious, but a little bit too sweet for me. The raw cacao one is my favourite, but this one, I really like this one. This might be my new favourite. And you can get this in most supermarkets now. I've seen them everywhere. Before, it was really hard to find. But yeah, I've seen them everywhere now. I might just keep this down here throughout the duration of the video. Oh, and I also got some licorice, and this is by Panda. They're like the standard licorice sweets that you get everywhere. But these are in little bears, and I thought that was really cute. I'm such a sucker for stuff like that. But the ingredients are actually really good. They're made with molasses, syrup, and wheat flour. They've got natural flavourings in there, which isn't the best, but they're bears. I'm not gonna taste test this because I know what it tastes like and it's just normal licorice and my teeth will go black. Okay, next I got loads of crackers and like rice cakes, that kind of thing, because I get through these a lot. I'm such a snacker throughout the day, so I always need these kind of things in my cupboard. So I got organic rice cakes, which are just literally organic rice, and some rye-vita, which you probably already know about. It's just dark rye. I got the original flavour, and I've never had these ones. They are by Freed, and they are gluten-free crisp bread made with teff and flaxseed. They just sounded really nice. The ingredients are really good. And I just think they'll go with loads of things like almond butter and jam. I did get some jam as well. I absolutely love all jams and preserves, just everything. I do make my own strawberry jam, but it's always nice to have a jar just in the cupboard without you having to make it as well. But I don't ever buy jams because they're just full of sugar. That's basically what they are, like 80% sugar or something, so I just never buy them. But this one caught my eye because it's 100% fruit, so no sugar in there. Well, I mean, obviously it's got sugar, but no added sugar. And it's raspberry and pomegranate, which I thought sounded really lovely because I would normally just go for the standard strawberry or raspberry. I haven't tasted it though, so I'll put it on a cracker or something and see what I think. Oh, that was so satisfying. Love that. I've put a little bit on a corner of one of the crackers. It just tastes like normal raspberry jam. That's so delicious. I'm actually really surprised that that just tastes like normal jam, because it just makes you think, why do all of the other jams in normal supermarkets have loads of sugar in them? It just doesn't make sense. That tastes really, really good. The brand is Saint Dolfort, and it's an old French recipe. I think it's made in France. Really good, I'd recommend that. The next thing are these tortilla chips by Luke's Organic. I have had these before, but not this particular flavor. This is ancient grain, and it's multi-grain and seed chips. I've had the protein one and the kale one. I think they have a kale one, and the chia ones. There's like loads of different flavors, but I've never had this one. Oh, made me jump. They're good. If you like normal crisps and tortilla chips, you'll like these. These are just really healthy. They're made with brown rice and quinoa and millet, just really good ingredients, and they taste amazing. I should have got some salsa. I actually ordered this next thing on Amazon. It is acai berry powder, and this is how you make acai bowls. So I post these on my Instagram all the time. They're like berry smoothies, but frozen in a bowl, and you just top it with granola or nuts, seeds, fruit, anything. But I always get so many comments like, oh, you need to show us the recipe. The reason I haven't done a recipe is because it's just so simple that I just didn't ever think to do one. But I will now. Acai is a berry found in South America, and it's really high in antioxidants, so it's amazing for your body and just your general well-being and health. And this is the powdered form, so it's acai powder. You can get frozen acai berries. I just prefer using the powder because it's a lot more convenient and easier to use, because we obviously don't get the acai berries growing in England, unfortunately. And to get the benefits from it, you only need like a teaspoon or two. I normally do 2 teaspoons, but maybe start off doing 1. And an acai bowl is probably my favorite breakfast ever. So all you need is 2 frozen bananas. So just chop 2 ripe bananas up and put them in the freezer overnight. Add about 2 handfuls of any berries of your choice. I like blueberries and raspberries, and also strawberries, blackberries, just anything you like, just 2 large handfuls of those. Add 1 to 2 teaspoons of the acai powder, and just add a glug of water to help that blend. And just pour that into your bowl and add any toppings of your choice. If you want to get creative, you can add almond butter or even some dates to sweeten it a bit, but whatever you like, you can just be as creative as you like. Okay, this one's a bit of a weird one. It is seaweed, literally just seaweed. I'd been reading recently in a magazine about how good for you seaweed was, and it's just full of minerals. So I ordered some from Amazon, I think I got this from, and it's called Dulce Palmaria? I have no idea. And I got this a few days ago. It's unopened because I just don't know what to do with it. What do you do? It says you can just add it to salads. I'm quite scared to try it. It just looks like seaweed that's been washed up on the beach. So salty. No. Okay, so I don't recommend the taste of seaweed. But it is meant to be really good for you, but I kind of draw the line. Like, all of my healthy food that I have, I genuinely love the taste of, and that's mainly why I have them. When it comes to really healthy food like that, but when it actually tastes gross, no. My favourite pasta, this is by Biona Organic, and it is the spelt fusilli pasta. They also have penne and spaghetti. I just love the spelt. It's just so delicious and it's so Moorish. My friend came around the other night and we made this massive thing of pasta, and we didn't think we'd eat all of it. We made just more for the next day or whatever. We literally were licking our plates. We ate everything. It's just so Moorish and it's much better for you than standard pasta. I don't tend to eat normal pasta anymore, so this is a really good alternative. And they also do spelt pizza bases, which is really good as well. From Whole Foods, I got a kilogram of brown rice. You're probably thinking this is really expensive. It was £1.74 for a whole kilogram of brown rice. It was from the dispenser where you just kind of pour it in the bag yourself. I have no idea why it was so cheap, but this will probably last me a long time. I also have these Better Than Noodles, and these just really intrigued me because on the front it says organic, low GI, gluten-free, wheat-free, fat-free, sugar-free, and low calorie. 9 calories per serving. I don't go by calories whatsoever. I don't count my calories. I have no idea how many calories I have in a day. I just think it's more important to eat really good whole foods that are good for you rather than sticking to stuff that's really low in calories. That's just what I think though. I'm just curious as to what is actually in here. Water, organic konjaku flour and organic oat fibre. I've never actually heard of konjaku flour. It sounds Japanese, so this must come from Japan. They're noodles that you just put into a stir fry. I'm actually quite looking forward to trying these. I won't have them now because you have to like cook them and stuff. I don't think they'll taste of anything on their own. They look like just normal noodles though, so I guess I'll like them because I like noodles. And that's everything that I bought. I hope that you have enjoyed watching this video and hopefully I've given you some ideas and inspiration for your next food shopping trip. And I just think this shows that all of your favourite foods, there are healthy alternatives to them that aren't pumped full of sugar and chemicals and preservatives and everything. Anyway, let me know what you thought in the comments down below and I will see you very soon. Bye! We're on a boat! It's so lovely and relaxing. There's Marbob. We're blinded by the sun. He's doing all the hard work.